Neil Druckmann is an absolute moron, and I say this because of the simple fact that he chose to abuse his best character, Joel, in the video games and the show. In my opinion, it just is what it is, man. It's just truly sad what they did to this character, man. If they really treated Joel with more respect, I'm telling you, The Last of Us would have been on Game of Thrones levels of popularity. And the reason I bring Game of Thrones up is I'm gonna get into that a little bit later, because I saw some really stupid people on the internet comparing Joel's death to Ned Stark's death. Anyway, I want to say this, right? I really want to say this. The fact that they made Abby turn against Joel is just so stupid to me. It just doesn't make sense. It feels like all of a sudden someone flipped a switch and she just absolutely hates everything about him. It's dumb. It's moronic. It doesn't work for the characters. It feels out of nowhere, and the people defending it are also clowns. They're fucking fools because they weren't paying attention to the previous story. The other thing I gotta say here that I absolutely hated that they did to Joel is this addition with the therapist. When they basically made the therapist give him shit the entire time because he killed Eugene, whatever the fuck that loser's name was. You know, he basically just did his job and they're giving him shit for it. They're painting Joel as such a terrible guy, and this dumb prune-faced looking bitch had the audacity, right, to imply that Joel, of all people, did something inappropriate to Ellie. Like, this is like where you should just drop the show completely.
Did you do something to her?
Not gonna lie, if he reached across the chair and punched her in the fucking face, I wouldn't be mad at all. Because to me, to imply something like that, to really do something like that is just disgusting. Like, what the fuck are these people thinking? What the hell were these people thinking when they were writing this shit? Like, come on, man, it's so fucking stupid. Awesome kick to the face, by the way, Joel. Fuck him up. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, what I'm saying is this, man. I think they just abused him completely and then ultimately, you know, had his head bashed in by Abby. And again, if they did give this character a bit more respect, a bit more grace, just written him better in a better situation, a better outcome than this sad, pitiful existence, people would obviously have received it a lot better. Now, I've seen a bunch of dumbasses on the internet compare Joel's death to Ned Stark's death, which makes no sense to me at all, right? Some people are saying we are just the people who don't like The Last of Us Season 2. Some people are saying just because we don't like the Season 2 or Part 2 of the game or whatever, it means that we're just being overly dramatic, and they're trying to say the same thing happened to Ned Stark in Season 1 of Game of Thrones, which is so much, it's just such a fucking lie. That is not the same at all, right? Ned Stark, what happened to Ned Stark works because it makes complete sense. He moved to a foreign land with a bunch of deceitful people, people who were lying to his face, people who were playing a bunch of mind games. None of that happened in this show. Well, the show for this game. None of that happened in The Last of Us. Joel just got abused by and pushed around by all of the women, and then he basically got his head caved in by a woman as well, and that's it. What happened to Ned Stark was so much better written and what's the word I'm looking for, well executed than what happened in The Last of Us. Jesus Christ, Ned, I used a poor choice of words there. Anyway, the point I'm making is this: if you think this and what happened to Joel is the same,
fuck you. I mean, just fuck you.
And I want you to take that in the most disrespectful way possible. Fuck yourself. You're stupid, right? Like, none of it's just, you can't even compare the two, honestly. But another thing I gotta say is this: I think the writers are just a bunch of fucking snobs with their heads up their asses. The problem is so obvious, you know, like with egos like theirs, I'm surprised they even got their heads to fit all the way up there to begin with. You know, it's just kind of crazy to me that these people really think that, oh no, the writing is perfect and the audience is the problem. How are you going to abuse your best character and expect your audience to love you for it? And I think they 100% deserve their downfall. I think they deserve the fact that many audience members are just walking away from the show. You know, this video is coming off as a bit of a rant. I mean, as are most of my videos. I don't script any of these things. All of these talking points are from the top of my head, and I want you to understand this. I think as writers, people, they need to learn how to respect their audience again. Just because you're a creator of a show, it doesn't mean you write for yourself or you write for whatever bullshit agenda you have in mind. You write for your audience, and that's how you get your audience to resonate with the things that you create and truly push it into the stratosphere of popularity. If you can't do that, you deserve to basically fall into obscurity. You deserve to just, you know, lose out on basically all of the great publicity you could have gotten. Okay? And besides that, man, like, I don't have anything else to add on this, right? I really think these people are morons, and they threw away any chance they had at making The Last of Us into a long-lasting series that many people would kind of fall in love with. So if you all agree with my take, like and subscribe. If you disagree, let me know why in the comments below. And if you would like to become a character in my comic series, all you gotta do is let me know in the comments below as well, and I will get that done for you. You gotta be 18 years and older, okay? But besides that, I want everyone else to have a good rest of your day. Later.